Now, the only reason I'm recording this is so that if I'm not here, you guys have a record of how to do this. Each kit comes with several different bits that you're going to need. This is obviously a lot of people's kits because I print them in bulk, okay?
Oh, what channel is this on?
This will be on... Oh, Jesus. This will be on my YouTube channel,
Like,
okay?
what's it called?
Donna Prince Teacher. Like, it's
okay.
not...
My bad.
I'm not here for like and subscribe, okay?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I will.
All right,
I'm
so...
gonna like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Notifications on.
Last thing I need. Okay. Here. Right. So these are all the bits you'll need, okay? That's it. That's it.
What joint is this?
So this is a hip joint and a shoulder joint. And there's different ways you can use them, okay? Obviously you need to take all of this stuff off. It is super fun to peel off. We love it. And what's really satisfying is when it comes out of the little holes. All right. So while... Is that getting it? Good. Okay, great. Double checking. All right. Sid, you do have to use a little bit of force to get it out sometimes. The models for this are in the 3D printer. There's more printing out.
Okay.
There's someone printed a 90-hour print.
The other day, wasn't it?
No, like now. There's a 90-hour print coming out.
What is it?
What is it? It's chess pieces. A student's printing out chess pieces that they've designed themselves.
Yikes.
Yeah, super yikes. So we can't get in there.
The weekend.
Exactly. I think that's why they've done it. So more of these, I'll print more of these out, but you've got to take all of the shielding stuff off. Not shielding, it's scaffolding from the 3D printer so it prints the cylinders properly. Now these cylinders, hopefully you will notice, are the exact right. You've got to kind of use a bit of force to get them out because, I don't know, you just do. It's also kind of satisfying using the force to get them out. Use the force, yeah, that's it. Just think about it, it'll happen. Balance that rock on your head. Okay, so now all that scaffolding from the 3D printer is off.
Yeah.
Okay? This bit is the pivot point in between.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that gives you your arm rotation like this. Yeah, that's how that happens in the middle. Now, the way we trap that in is by putting this little tiny piece. It's a tiny semicircle piece here. I hold it on this side, then I get my hot glue gun, and I'm not using the hot glue. I'm not hot gluing it on.
Yeah, you will.
No, I'm not. I'm going to drive this into the plastic, into the seams, and I'm going to melt it together.
Oh.
Yeah. So this plastic, because of its melting point, you can actually just melt it together. Please be careful and don't burn yourself. But just wait until it goes a bit hard and goes cold again, and then hold it over it. And you can melt it in several different points just to make sure it stays on. Please tell me that's still on camera. Good. Okay, great. Absolute YouTube professional here. All right. And I'm using the side of it to melt that in, right? That now is locked in together and it'll give you that rotation of the arms in the middle, right? Wow. Okay, so now that you've done that, you have to make sure that your arms can not only do that, but go like this as well, yeah? And that's where this hinge comes in. So same deal. Now, these are deliberately designed to be way too long. You have to measure, because let's just take this arm, for example. If we're sinking it into this arm it's going to be too long for this arm, right? So we cut it. Get your pliers and cut it. You just crunch it. It's going to be sitting inside an arm. No one's going to see it. You're going to put a hole. That's the bicep, forearm, and then it goes up here in the shoulder, all right? But in the middle. So you put a hole in here, then you use hot glue, sink it in there, and let that sit like that. And that'll give you your rotation like this, as well as like that.
Yep.
Yeah? So I'll show you how to put that in. I'll do it with the longer one first. What I like to do is I like to put that in so I can see the hole all the way through. Put my finger underneath there, and then put the little pin in. Then, same method. The actual post doesn't need to move, just the inside bit. So I melt the glue I don't melt the glue. I melt the plastic of the post, and now that's not going to come out. I do the other side as well, just for the sake of being complete. All right, so that's melted in now, and you've got that flexibility, and that gives you, that's your rotation like that, and that's your up and down rotation like that. Yeah. If I am not here and you need this particular pattern, it's already on the 3D printer card, but also you can go to my Tinkercad as well and get it off my Tinkercad. I've deliberately made it public so you've got access to it. There's also a file that is the entire puppet, is the neck joint and the shoulders and hips all together. But I've got a bunch of neck joints for you already printed out. Now, that's step one, right? You can't just put that in a puppet, because if you just sink it straight through, you need something to let this move freely. So I've got these. We don't need that anymore. Let's pop it up there. Take your foot off there. Good, don't die. All right. This gets sunk into one shoulder. This gets sunk into the other shoulder. And then that'll, can you, Marley, can you just hold those two there? That allows them to rotate freely because there's no friction being caused by an improper hole size of your shoulders, yeah? So that's what you use those for. You may not need the rings, but the rings are there so that you can be guaranteed frictionless rotation so your arms can move. Does that make sense? You do the same thing with the hip joints. Sometimes you don't need leg splaying action, so you can actually just make these quite solid at the end. So you can actually melt the glue, melt the plastic, and actually make them quite solid. So if you don't need leg splaying action, but you might want leg splaying action, yeah? So that is up to you. But that is how you put that together, and I'll chuck that on YouTube so you can find it if I'm not here. Make sense?
Yep.
Any questions? No? Fantastic, I did my job. All right.
I need to put